student athletes, Greg Schneider, tournament most outstanding player Lane Farmer, and Jake Stevens. Questions?
Lane, we'll start with you. Tournament MVP. So this is why you came to Frostburg State, and one of the 8 seniors. What does this mean to you?
This means everything. You know, of course, you want to go out on top, go out with a bang. Feels outstanding to be named MVP of this tournament, but I got to hand to this whole team because I think there's a ton of MVPs from the pitching staff to hitters, and I think everyone did a good job today of coming together and just going out there and getting a win. But being part of this team is obviously something special and great group of guys to be around, and just blessed to have the opportunity to come in as a transfer student into Frostburg and come in at the right time and hit the ground running and go out with a bang.
All right, and Greg, I guess it's kind of the same thing for you coming in as a transfer. Just how does it feel with your first year being named all-tournament and going to the World Series?
I mean, for a first year back, you couldn't ask for anything better. It's a great bunch of guys to be with. It's been a great season. We've had a hell of a ride, and see where it takes us. I hope we can make it all the way.
Right, and Jake, big game for you come in after the rain delay. Just talk about your mindset coming in after that long rain delay and kind of how you had to prepare yourself whenever coach came to you and said that you'll be going in when you guys were resuming.
I just did the same thing I usually do. I got ready, started loosening up and everything, and I just pounded us in and attacked as much as I could and made him put the ball in play because we already had the lead and everything.
When did you find out that that Greg wasn't going back out and that you were being summoned?
Probably about 20 minutes before we started the second time after the 3-hour rain delay. I figured it out and started warming up and went in there.
Greg, how about you whenever you found out that, I'm sure you know whenever you found out it was going to be a very lengthy rain delay, you weren't going back out there and you were cheering on your teammates the rest of the game?
I mean, at first it was a little tough. It was a little frustrating because, I mean, you obviously want to be the guy with the ball and you want to be the guy out there. But, I mean, I had total faith in our pitcher, and he proved us all right. He was the right guy for the job.
You got the start tonight, certainly not your normal rotation or your normal rest period coming back on the short rest. You had 7 strikeouts in 3 innings. How did you feel? Obviously, the results must have been pretty strong.
I mean, the first inning I felt great. 3 strikeouts in the first inning, that's the way to start a game. After that, my arm started tightening up a little bit, little soreness, not enough rest for me. But, I mean, I did my best for the team and tried to do my best.
Lane, at the beginning of the season, every team in the country, this is their #1 goal. You guys are finally here with sitting next to that trophy. Just how surreal is it?
It's an outstanding feeling. Just from day one, you know, we were going to go one day at a time and work our butts off, and that's exactly what we did in the fall, you know, through all the snow and all that stuff, pool workouts. We just took it one step at a time and one game at a time as soon as the season started. And as we started playing more and more, it just started to come into a grasp that this is what's going to happen, this is what we want to happen. And we just wanted one goal, one family. That's what we say every time we break is family on 3, so that's how we put it together, and we made sure we stayed together as a family and from day one, and this is the outcome, so we're very proud of it.
Tonight you had to beat a team that had beaten you 3 times this year. You haven't lost too many this year, just 7 total, and almost half of them against Roche. Knowing that you had to do something you hadn't done this year, was that any kind of, I don't want to say apprehension, but anything kind of in the back of your mind? And then you get the lead early and you have a long delay, which anything like that tends to favor the team that would be kind of considered the underdog, and they probably were a slight underdog tonight. Any doubts at all for any of the 3 of you just kind of coming in and then having that happen? It's like, oh geez, we can't catch a break against these guys?
I think that what happened was, or in this situation, we just got hungrier and hungrier every time that they seemed to get our number, I guess. And we just felt that we wanted to go out there with a target on their back this time instead of it being flipped around. So we got after it, and we just wanted it pretty bad.
That'd be pretty nice, though. You've been the hunted pretty much most, if not all season. Come to the tournament, you're the top seed. Everybody's talking Frostburg State. So you got the target on your back in the opener against W&J. Then when you played the Roche and coming back through, you've been the hunted. I'm sure it had to maybe feel pretty good to be the hunter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Was there a turning point, whether it was in this tournament or sometime during the regular season, where something, really clicked and you guys thought this was a really good possibility?
I mean, we started the season off strong. We started out with a great undefeated record, great winning streak, and just kept going with it. There was no stopping us. I mean, we had a couple bumps in the road, a couple things with the team and everything, and a couple losses here and there, but nothing that was going to stop us.
We heard Coach Robertson's explanation or what he thought you guys were going through and how you guys were handling the, over 3-hour break in the middle of the game. From your players' perspective, what were you guys going through? What was your mindset? How were you guys handling that big delay?
I think that we were obviously geared in as soon as the game started regular time. Then when something like that happened, I think we just all kind of go to that quirky zone he was talking about that we do and just kind of check out for a minute and get a little playtime going and just stay calm. That's how we relax and have fun and stuff and make sure we remember the game's fun. And that's kind of how we felt about it. We went and got food and like you said, we were playing little games and stuff, enjoying the weather for a minute. And then as soon as it was time to get back on that bus, we were locked in and ready to go and just wanted to come back and start where we finished. Finish where we started, sorry.
Any of you guys ever been to Wisconsin?
No, so.
It's
Never been
gonna
on a plane.
Okay.
What's it like playing for Guy? Seems like you guys have a pretty good relationship with him. Well, just what's it like and what's it mean to be able to, have him hand that trophy to you?
He's obviously someone that gets fired up, and we're the same kind of way. We all get fired up and we get a little mouthy sometimes, but it's to make each other better. And we all feel that we have a certain potential that we think we need to stay at and strive for, and he obviously helps us do that. He gets fired up just to keep us going, I think, to not let us slump and forget where we are. So he does a great job, as well as the rest of the coaching staff, of keeping our heads at an even pace and making sure that we want to keep the game going and get what we need to do done.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.